About this as well. Roshan is up, and well, 23 Savage just does now tick into buyback. He didn't have it.
Q
for a
in on
second.
Arteezy.
They try and turn, see if they can get this kill. Is this really the play? 23 Savage, he ball back and goes in. They want to end this game right now. They want to take down Abed.
There's no
they
buybacks.
find him on the map with no buyback. GG is called. Talon, your top 3 at the moment. Unbelievable performance from them.
I mean, this was an absolute showcase from Talon here, coming out of the Southeast Asia region and being like playing their style of Dota, playing the late game style. A lot of people think this is the patch. You can't play slow. You gotta play fast. You gotta win your lanes. They're coming out with a draft to the Spectre draft, playing against Rebellion, one of the better teams at abusing drafts that are slow. Coming from the North American region, there were so many 20-minute stomps in that region with Rebellion, picking drafts like these and just running down the lane. But Talon, they're not having it. They're just stronger laners, better team fighters, and they just shut down the game plan completely from Rebellion.
Yeah, and I mean, you start thinking about, like, again, we talked about momentum versus fatigue, and they were building up momentum on the side of Talon. The games, they didn't look that hard. They weren't that fatigued.
Yeah, no.
They were kind of owning a really, really impressive performance from Talon that have absolutely caught fire at this tournament.
Right.
Just a really, really impressive showing. And of course, the crowd right now, as Shopify Rebellion are leaving, still going to get a lot of love from the crowd. Obviously, very well respected in their own right, finishing top 4, a really solid result for them as well.
Yeah, I mean, disappointing result for them, some smiles from Arteezy, but I think they can take some hope in this and being like, we did better than last year. We got closer. Maybe they wanted to get the grand finals, but the crowd's going crazy for our tour right now, looks like, as they're all smiles. Talon, they're not done yet, though. This is the beginning of their journey, I believe.
Yeah, and still one more day to play through in all of it. We're going to say goodbye to the last team from North America, Southeast Asia moving on. Obviously a lot of respect and love between these two teams, but it is in the end going to be Talon that move on, get the top 3 finish. One of the best results for Southeast Asia Dota that we've had in a very, very long time.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. This team honestly came out of nowhere. Came out the group stage, they did really well in the group stage, really surprising everyone, and then like, okay, that's probably going to be the end of their run, right? They're going to go into the playoffs, things aren't going to go so well, but they beat team after team after team, getting into the top 3 here. I've been super impressed by Jabs. He had one bad game, albeit a really bad game, but other than that, he's been just dominating.
Yeah, a really impressive showing. And, you know, I think that the other thing to keep in mind, you're talking about that group stage, they were doing all sorts of crazy stuff. They were doing the Naga Siren position 3 global stuff. A really, really solid showing.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say about this team. They found their groove, they found what works for them, and they're executing. And now you're going to feel a lot of pressure playing against this team, because this team has made a staple now, made a statement saying, you have to come at us. Because